Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I made a video, and I figured it's time to get back on it. So we're going to jump to the last thing I filmed, and then I'll get into some explanations. Let's get to it. Now that all the welding is done, it's time to go and make a mess. Let me show you. This is body filler. And why do we need body filler? If you're one of those welders who are good at welding, body filler probably isn't necessary for you. For us backyard wrench benders, who are just having some fun and trying to learn some new things, you want to use the fiberglass-reinforced body filler on your weld because it'll get into the pinholes and ensure that there's no moisture in there. It basically waterproofs your welds. Before you put body filler on, you want to make sure you go over the entire area with 80 grit, which I had previously done, and then wipe the area down with tack cloth. You want to then mix the body filler per the instructions, making sure to massage the hardener into the body filler until it's thoroughly mixed. Undermixed body filler will not harden properly and is a pain in the butt to clean up. When you apply the body filler, put a thin coat on the weld and go about an inch to either side of it. So I made a few mistakes here, and I'm going to use this opportunity to share it with you so maybe you don't make the same mistakes I do. The first mistake some of you might have already caught. While I needed fiberglass reinforced body filler, I ended up getting long strand body filler. I'd never used this before. I figured, what could it hurt? Let's just go ahead and throw it on. Don't do that. Take it from me. If you get the wrong stuff, suck up your pride, just go buy the right stuff. This was not a good idea. I'd never used this before, and it definitely does not flow like regular body filler. The second mistake I made is not wearing rubber gloves. We all have that voice inside of us that says, it'll be alright, don't worry about it. Don't listen to that voice. I shouldn't have listened to that voice. I had no reason not to go grab my rubber gloves. They're right around the corner, and I got body filler everywhere. The third thing I did wrong is I used too much hardener on the first batch and ended up wasting about half that batch because it was hard by the time I came back to throw it back on. So make sure you are being sparing with the hardener. So knowing that I had the wrong stuff, I just kept on going and going and going. And I went ahead and filled in all the welds to include the driver's side all the way around. So now the only thing left to do is wait overnight for it to dry and come back with the sander tomorrow. So it's been about a month since I laid down the fiberglass, and I still haven't gotten around to sanding it. And it'll probably be a little while longer. As you can tell, it got stuff all in it, but that'll come off once I do hit it with the sander. So a couple things fell into my lap, and I had to make some choices. And I ended up deciding putting the Mustang on the back burner because I needed to take care of some other things. I ended up getting a whole bunch more Mustang parts. I now have everything I need to make one of my two Mustangs a running Mustang, with the exception of a wire harness. My garage is just a mess because I have nowhere to put things. Because instead of finishing the garage, I jumped right into my Mustang project. In order to finish my garage, I needed a truck bed. I had no way to transport lumber and supplies. So, I ended up buying a trailer. It was relatively inexpensive, and I went this route because most trailers in my area are going for $1,200 and more. And I got this thing for significantly less, and I can throw a couple $100 worth of parts at it and turn it into a $1,500 trailer. And then I can use it to do the things I need to do. Now thinking back, I should have made videos on me restoring this trailer as well, because this is backyard wrench bender, not Mustang wrench bender. I still have some work to do on it, and I may do a video on what I did to it. But the plan is, in the next couple of weeks, I'll get this trailer finished, so I can go down and I can get the lumber I need so that I can finish the inside of the garage, and I get all my tools and my parts organized so I have space again. And then once I do that, I can start working on the Mustangs again. So I'm going to try to get back onto uploading videos on a regular basis. It may not be a weekly basis, but it should be more consistent than it has been this last month. So stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next video.